Hey, it's Chuck here back with Milton Daily Homes. It's our Friday episode, and just a quick note before we get started. If you haven't signed up for our email newsletter, so you'll get posted about when new videos are up, you'll get posted about special events, things like that. Please go to searchmiltonhomes.com. Just leave your name, email address. It takes literally 15 seconds, and that way you'll get notified about all the extras going on with this site. So we have 10 listings today. The first one up is 1491 Maple, number 110, and it's at 274.9. It's a first level. Sometimes people have a fear on the first level about safeties because they figure, it's easier to be broken in there versus the fourth floor. 274.9 is a little bit high for this for a model like this, and the pictures look good. There's a little cat there. Property Guys is a private for sale site, so obviously they tried to do this on their own, and then they brought in some help there. So pictures are okay. I think one of the things I'd be concerned about, 2-bedroom, 2-washroom, but when you look at the size of the second bedroom, 6.79 by 4.43. That's not big enough. That's like even a single bed would take up that space. So I don't know if that was a mistake. Maybe it was, but if that is the actual measurement, that's not a bedroom. That's a walk-in closet, if anything. So the building itself, very nice. We've talked a lot about this building in the past. It does look out over the pond, which is nice. I still think price-wise, and if that room is, is it really a second bedroom? 909 Savaline is 344.9, 3-bedroom, 3-washroom, and you've got a finished. Now it says finished walkout here. I don't know if that's true, because really it's on a concrete slab, and what it is, it's one of those homes, the 3-story with the double garage in the back. So when you read the description here, it says full double garage plus a huge deck for entertainment. That's because the deck's on top of the garage and you don't actually have a backyard. It does look nice, pendant lighting, crown molding, all that stuff, double depth pantry, 1635 square feet. You know what? I think if that's your thing, if you're not looking for a yard, it might be a good option. Double car garage might work for someone who likes to tinker around with cars, but maybe isn't around very often and doesn't want the maintenance on the outside. So Baverstock, next one, 349.9. And this is definitely the Chuck pick of the day. It's a fantastic home. It's a Moorside end unit, so they also come in a corner with a wraparound porch. But this is 1570 square feet, and it's on a premium lot here. Cosmetically, it's just there's carpet inside, sort of bare walls. The kitchen, a little bit lighter cabinets. Again, if you like that thing or if you don't, there's a pass-through window right here, and that opens up to the family room on that side. And upstairs, you got some big rooms. They've changed that orientation there, and then you've got the basement here too, fully finished, and you've got a wood deck, and that's your yard there. So it has all the pieces of the puzzle. It is an end unit townhome technically. It feels like a semi, and looks fantastic. 350 for this one is the deal of the century. It's probably going to be gone by the time I show you this, but if not, if you need to see it quick, give us a call. We'll get you in, and I'm a big fan of this one. Great looking home. Now Gaisley is on another premium lot, so that's kind of cool. And now we're talking about you're moving from a townhome to a semi, and you're talking about moving from 1570 square feet to just under 1400 square feet. So the trade-off is there. Which one do you prefer? Do you want a semi or a townhome? They're both end units, so they do share that in common. One's bigger than the other, this one being the smaller one. So Gaisley Circle inside, now you're talking about, it looks like laminate floors there. It could be hardwood. And so this is one big room. When you walk in the front door, you get a powder room, you get a closet, and one big room, and then it opens up to the kitchen on this side. And yeah, even upstairs, there's no carpet, it looks like, and you've got a big piece of property. There it is right there. I think they're both really good in their own way. This one doesn't have a finished basement, so for that reason, I think the other one is better value. Now, when you look, so we're going to take away the premium lot. We're going to talk about a bigger home that's a semi with a finished basement too. It's Gowling Terrace. We profiled this one earlier this week, and the deal fell apart. The buyer kind of, just changed plans for her, and so I heard through the grapevine that this one is back out. So same price, $359,500, and you've got the front room, which is technically living dining. They've used it as a family room, and you've got the family room here that they've converted to a dining area to have a nice flow between the kitchen and here. Very rare kitchen island. That's a custom design in the kitchen, and nice looking home. Upstairs, laminate floors in the master, and you've got 2 other rooms plus a finished basement there too. Interlocking, all that stuff looks really really nice. So 359.5, hot deal. 3 in a row, really solid picks. And Governor's Court, 379. And when you look at what this one has, I mean, it's got so hardwood floors. The tile is a little bit old-fashioned. The appliance is a little bit old-fashioned. They've done a little bit of work in here. They've upgraded this little area, had a little table come out. Overall, I think, especially 2 of the ones we profiled yesterday. I mean, this is on a pie-shaped lot, which is where the value comes from. But I find the other 2 that we profiled, I think Bastido and Cabot, awesome. So this one here, maybe a slight downgrade from those, but still really good. If those ones weren't around, this would still be a really good pick. Harris Boulevard, I think, is an outstanding model. It's a Coscorp design. It's a semi, and I think it's close to 2,000 square feet. It's very big. And so inside, you go through the front door, you go down a hallway, you've got the kitchen, and then to the right would be your family room, and just behind this shot, where the camera guy is it's an eat-in area. So there's the counter, that's the family room, gas fireplace, and then just, yeah, so you've got the furniture here. You got a little walkout. There's a nice little alcove where you can put a barbecue. And upstairs, you got 3 huge bedrooms. That's the front bay window right there. You got a laundry upstairs. You got a finished basement. And you've got the backyard here too, which is a good size, 100 feet. So all that stuff together, absolutely outstanding. You got lots of parking in the driveway. And you know what, this one is kicking hardcore. It's a little bit higher than some of the semis, but I think that there's a ton of value in this one. The layout is 10 out of 10, beautiful. Bennett Boulevard, 399.8. It's a 3-bedroom, 3-washroom, and it says it's a pie-shaped lot. I don't think it's a terrifically huge pie, because Bennett pretty much is straight except for the curve on the top. So 1820 square feet, 9-foot ceilings. It depends on the size of this piece of property, but overall, I mean, I'm not saying anything that blows me away here. Anything in like a Shady Glen under 400 is still a pretty good deal. So that one probably won't last long. Now, Hood Terrace, the reason I showed this picture first instead of the front shot, you've got this massive pie-shaped lot on Hood Terrace, and it's at $455 the price. That's Petro-Canada right there. So that's what you're going to see. There's a car wash. That's probably the car wash there. And so you're going to hear stuff. I mean, sure, it's beautiful. Your kids can play a full game of baseball out there, but I just don't know if they negate each other. Like, what's the value in having that huge piece of property? They probably paid a premium, I would guess, of at least $10,000, probably a lot more than that. And but how much does that downgrade it? It'd be tough to find a buyer on this one. So 3-bedroom. This is a Shady Glen as well. So now you're talking about over 50,000 more. And so fireplace in there. There's the kitchen. There's a good shot of how it interacts. We've got the mismatched. No. Yeah, there's it's a good model. They've chosen nice things. Glass shower there, and obviously we know about the back. I just think for this model at $455, it's a real challenge. Never mind the fact that it's right by a gas station. Howden Crescent, $459.9. And so you've got a 4-bedroom model. This is a Thistle Bay, 2237 square feet. And yeah, boy, it's like you try and change the world one house at a time, and look what happens. This one, you gotta take this stuff off the counter. Guys, it's completely changing the dynamic of this home. You're probably losing probably in excess of $10,000 by having this stuff in your house. And so you can take this stuff off the table, open the drapes up, put bright bulbs in, makes a huge difference, and get a good photographer. And see, this guy's saying, hey, I'm running away from this camera. Come on. Just come on. You know what I'm thinking. I'm not going to say it. Hardwood staircase going upstairs. Upstairs, the rooms are all great size. It's a really good model. I've had clients have said to me, if this home had a double garage, I would be here for the rest of my life. So it does have a very good layout. It is a single car garage. The staging on this home is absolutely not where it needs to be. At $459, they're asking for a pretty hot price on this one too. So it's not equivalent. Unfortunately, it's a shame. I think they could make it equivalent. And so that's our list for today. It is Friday, which means I won't see you till Monday. So have a super weekend, and we'll catch you on the other side.